Good morning, everyone. I know this camera's blurry, my case is all scratched. Today's video has pretty much no point. I've been slacking on updating everyone on what's been going on. But I have actually been making videos, just not really putting them together and uploading them. So, please enjoy this very random collection of videos for the past week. I hope life has been treating y'all wonderfully. Enjoy. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's been a few days. You're looking at footage I took a couple nights ago when a really high winds started popping up with a storm that came in over the Sierras. We got like flood warnings and stuff like that for the surrounding area in Reno. And it's pretty much just filled my entire drive approach with tumbleweeds. I've also been planning on putting in a pasture for the cows of the future of just kind of cover crop to munch on, and been trying to hit the rain, catch it if you will, so getting all my seeding and everything done before the big rain comes. And luckily I've been able to get the seed in the ground and get it spread. Now I'm just going over for the second coat of straw. As I drive back over to the neighbors, dodging as many tumbleweeds as I can, I'll just tell you a little bit about what's been going on over there. So we do plan to have cows in the future, and I have been working slowly but surely to get it up and in order. Now, we have the area measured out and cleared off for where the cows are going to live, and then my project recently has been clearing with the rake and preparing a seeded area for cover crop or forage. And I scraped it with the rake, introduced the seed, scraped with the rake. So you're looking at the second bale, and we strung off the huge rectangular area that we initially seeded and covered with straw. Otis, the neighbor kid's helping out. You can see there all the bare areas where sand is exposed. That was the wind. While I'm doing all the fence work and everything out here, it's really easy to help out the neighbor's wife with getting a garden set up. You know, she's never had like an actual dedicated area that's been planned out. So we got that set up for her. That's where the cows are going to be in the future. Lean-to for their house or whatever is going to be built around here somewhere. That's a mix of humus, organic matter, some old goat manure, and basically, hopefully in the future, what we're seeing, there will be lots of green, knee-high, waist-high to chop down. Well, I'm not sure exactly how many tumbleweeds this rake's rated for, but I'm able to pretty much grab everything behind me with this rake and clear the road. But the problem I'm having is that it's building up so much that it turns into just like a giant ball. It's going to be kind of a never-ending battle for the next week or so, because we have more high winds on the horizon, and these things are just popping up out of nowhere. I mean, the whole Nevada desert's covered in tumbleweeds, so you clear it once and then you come back the next day and magically it's repopulated itself like tribbles from hell. And it's getting so heavy now that it's slowing down the tractor. I gotta stop, pop it up, and then move it out of the way. It's got a lot easier to do road maintenance with this rake. It's not so heavy to pull behind me. I can get a lot of the other trash and stuff and just drag it right along. It does make it kind of dangerous though. When I was driving yesterday, I wished I had some sort of cage or something to protect myself, because there was just tumbleweeds whipping by with all their thorns and stuff. I actually got stabbed in the legs and shins a couple times, but hazards of the road work, I guess. I've also been working on getting a system figured out to mount some wheels in the form of like leveling or grading wheels to the new rake I got. Just been enjoying kind of sketching some stuff up, different designs. My awesome sister and her family got me 2 of these huge casters for Christmas. If you're watching, sis, thank you so much. Can't wait to use it. They're 500-pound rated. Landscape rake weighs about 300, so any additional steel and stuff we stack on top of it is going to add a little, and it's going to need to be strong. So the wheel's a huge start. The rest just involves fabrication and kind of, you know, seeing what other stuff we can come up with. This is, I'm not really, I guess, formally educated in too many things, but drafting is one of them, and I really miss it and enjoy designing stuff. So that's about what I've been up to this week. Really hope people don't think there's a point to my channel. It's just a log. So this is a sketch I made of the property as it exists currently, and hopefully maybe in the future. This is the main cabin 1. And these are the solar panels that we have currently. The powerhouse. This is where I was going to put the wind system, and so I had drawn in buried cable here, but it ended up being over here. This needle and thread is where I hope to have Bianca's little craft area in the future, kind of across from the cabin and a little to the left. This is all the black boxes that got taken over, buried by sand. We'll let the archaeologists know in the future to look here. 2 totes of water, the orange trailer for the tractor. This is the kind of the path that I cut going to the nursery, which is over here. Fire pit. Nothing really is here yet. This is the 2 fields I have out there. Small trash trailer which got moved. This is the rock pile. And this is a blue cypress, which unfortunately is now dead. Field 1 potatoes, field 2 test chicken area, and then the chicken fence, which I just stole and reclaimed to help out neighbor Kathy. I really do wish I had a drone, but this will have to do for now. This is over at the neighbor's place, just kind of a sketch that I did before I went out there and got to work on where the chickens were currently, how big I needed for the cows, which has ended up being like 40 by 60, so I could get 200 linear feet of fence for the perimeter, and then using the leftover for neighbor's wife garden, and then this was my driving path to get the future pasture nice without too many tire tracks and stuff. And then what I need to add is over right here is where the cover crop and forage crop's going to be. Alright, well, quick and dirty, but getting a privacy enclosure for the portaloo for company. We don't have a finished bathroom yet, so that's a little embarrassing for visitors, right? We have 1 cabin up on the hill, but same situation there. And more than 1 family coming at a time this time. So, normal bathroom situation, faux situation is necessary. What I'm doing here is the company that builds these cabins here, they have like a giant pile in the back that they burn all the scraps of, and you can just go there whenever and just pick them up. And so I happened just to get this a couple weeks ago to hold the soil down when I was taking a load of it, and it's the exact same width as this. I know it's a different color, but whatever. Anyways, what I'm doing is this porch just used to be the ferret house and the cat house, and it was just covered with random stuff, so I kicked them out, and now it's going to actually be semi-usable space. And so there we go, Portaloo, some TP. This is the one banister facing south, and I'm just kind of setting it here in place and then using just some roofing fasteners. Very quick and dirty, not comfort level whatsoever, more of a privacy screen. And it's going to be easy to take down or what have you when the missus says, "It's gotta go, it's horrible." So, what I'm doing now, and I'm running into an issue, is that I've been able to attach these kind of at like a dog ear angle, or even straight in going into this fence piece right here. Because if you see, this stops right shy of this face, and so there's nothing for me to screw into. This is actually held in place in friction right now. And so what I need, I can put one screw here and this is fine, but the next piece up here, there's nothing to screw to. So what I have to do is grab a piece of wood that's, you know, about yay thick, and install it to this face right here, ending right at this line, so I can continue up with these boards like so, and then screw into something. Alright, so it's a little long, so I've marked exactly where I need to cut it. Right here with this notch, and I got the circular saw out, and I'm going to cut it. I'm guessing this battery has no power. Okay, whoops. I cut it to the right height from here to the ceiling, but there's this giant piece in the way, so I don't feel like cutting this. I'm just going to go shorten this. You ever been in the middle of something and then realize, wow, I'm running out of time, I just gotta stop talking and get to work? That's pretty much what happened with the porch enclosure project. So I didn't film the rest of me getting it together because I was running out of time. But it turned out great. It did its job and performed perfectly, which was to act as a privacy shield when the fam showed up for our family Christmas on January 12th. And it was a success. People were able to use the restroom and not feel embarrassed, so job done. Now it's a matter of taking it back down. Sad. You're looking from inside the porch now. Here's the privacy curtain. I just took 2 J-hooks with the nice ball over them. Some thick rope for cheap. It was like $1, some remnants that someone cut and then put back. Strung it across twice, put a shower curtain over it. That's as quick and dirty as I can get for a privacy, you know. Becca!